Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be breaking down NAT stock and breaking down the series, the dividend investing series portfolio I have on Robinhood right now for this series. If you don't know what that is, I'm just building a dividend investing stock portfolio for this YouTube series so you guys can follow along. And right now I'm playing around with NAT stock, so stay tuned to this video. So getting into this right away, my screen's going to pop up over here, but getting into this right away, they have released their earnings, but the stock has been dropping ever since. Ever since Friday, the stock was doing good, and then all of a sudden, we came in on Monday, and it was the only stock that was down, and it just kept on going down. So right now, I'm screen recording on my phone, and as you guys can see, it's at 4:54 after hours today, and that is just, I don't even know what to say. I can't believe it's going down, but showing light to why it actually went down. We're going to be looking into that pretty soon, but one thing I want to mention first is that the dividend, in order to get this dividend, which is at a 4.77, okay, in order to get this dividend, you guys have to be in on May 26th, okay? So in order to get that, you have to be in on May 26th. It pays June 5th. So moving to the next point here, these are kind of the main points you need to know about the NAT stock. All right, and we're gonna rapid fire go through them. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is that they publicly stated that they are making dividends a priority. They're making terms with big oil companies a priority, and they want to put cash in their investors' pockets. They made that clear in the reports, and their strategy is for high dividend and high cash yielding dividends. And so I expect this dividend to go up. Even though they have a 14-year yearly increase in dividend, I think it's going to go up massively. It went up 7 cents from last dividend. Their increase was 7 cents, so now it's at 14 a share. I expect it to go up way more than that, and just by how much they're making. Here's another point. They are making so much profit. Now, a lot of people are saying that since they're not making 110 grand a day, it's bad. But they're still making 60 grand a day, and it only costs them $8,000 a day to run everything. So if you think about the ROI in what they're doing right now is crazy, and compared to where they were at in previous years, they are 8xing where they're normally at, and that is significant. So let's go into why this stock is at 454. And the reason why it's at 454 is because we have a bunch of people in here that flooded in here. They don't know all these facts that I'm telling you, all these numbers. They're just going off charts. So they're just trying to make a couple pennies here and then trying not to lose so much. So they're getting in and out really quick. And once all those kids that are doing that funnel out, this stock will rise and the dividends will increase. So if you hold this for long term, I'm thinking 2 to 4 quarters, this stock is really going to shine. Get all the kids that are causing all these problems out of here. And we'll kind of see really what I think it's going to skyrocket. Honestly, I don't know how much because it's all speculative, and it could go down. Who knows? But I know the dividends are going to be fat, so it's going to be fine. Even if it doesn't go up, I'm fine with the dividend, okay? This is what this account is for. It's for dividends. So, breaking down the reason why I still believe that is because if you look at how much they're making and how much they're how big of a player they are in their industry, like they are top dogs almost if it comes down to it. and they're still making crazy profit. And that's why I'm staying in this long term with them. 2 to 4 quarters. It's not really long term. That's still a short term hold if you ask me. I'm not much of a day trader. That's a little too short. But 2 to 4 quarters, I'm still honed down on that. And once we funnel all the kids out that are just getting in and out, trying to save a couple cents or just lose a couple cents, and they're fine with getting their money back. But now we're going to get into what I'm doing with this portfolio now. So if we go down, you can see that AT&T kind of took a shot today, which is all right. I mean, I'm in it long term. I want to be buying more shares, but I don't expect, with this new beginners portfolio, I don't expect you guys to have hundreds of dollars to be dumping in it. And right now, I don't have the money to be dumping that much in it. So it's really a good beginner kind of feel to it. So with GM, I'm thinking about selling because since they just suspended their dividends, I really want Coca-Cola just because of their history and all that, or use that money to save up for UPS, which has announced a $1.01 dividend. You have to be in on May 26th on that again, and it pays out June 5th. But just kind of looking here, my average cost, which I only bought one share, was $21.49, so I will be at a gain. But one reason why I'm kind of holding out on it is because they announced their new Ultra Cruise, which basically means that they're trying to compete with Tesla. So that I might hang on to that for just a little bit longer. Moving down into Wells Fargo, still doing crazy stuff. I mean, the dividend's still good. I'm down, but it's all right. I'm in it long term. Got that dividend. That's all I'm really worried about. And I'm still looking into these, I guess they're REITs. I've never done anything like this before, but the dividends look so high. I'm still looking into this. This is just kind of weird to me that they can pay out so high, and yet they're still hitting their expected earnings, whatever. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. They're still hitting those, and so they're paying out some good money. I just don't know if they're safe investments, especially when I want to be in on Coca-Cola and other big dividend stocks. But looking at where we're kind of moving, we're just going to keep on monitoring NAT and trying to get a couple more AT&T stocks, try to get into Coca-Cola, and then also figure out what we're going to do with GM and look into maybe another high dividend aristocrat or maybe a dividend king and kind of check that out. I do know down the road I want Caterpillar and UPS in this account, but just not yet because for beginners, they don't necessarily, and we don't necessarily have $100 we can just drop into one stock, so it's kind of like a build up. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out more videos here and here or wherever they're at. I don't even care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.